Is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn played out? And I think the best person to start this one off would have to be JT because you know a lot of the history that Iceberg missed out on with these guys. So, what do you think? Is this played out?
Um, a little bit, but it could still work. Like I don't know, because they had probably like 100 matches in WWE right now, and this is not including like their history on the independent scene too. Uh, but they always work good together, whether it's like against each other or as a team. I don't think like they should have like long feuds, but here and there have a match like that's fine because of how good they work together.
So, I understand the angle. First of all, obviously Kevin Owens, he can't do wrong right now. Um, and they needed something for Sami Zayn, right? Um, and I don't see this being a feud. I do see this being a one-off. So maybe that could work. I just
So my question is: have they ever fought on WrestleMania?
Mm,
Because they're going to fight in the Elimination Chamber, right? That's one of the cards on the Elimination match,
yeah,
Elimination Chamber
I
pay per
don't
view.
think they've ever had a
because they're in Toronto and
WrestleMania
they're
match
Canadian.
against each other.
So what I'm saying is, okay, so I mean, we see this type of stuff all the time, right? I mean, and we don't get sick of it because it's a great match. It's a great match. They got great chemistry. Now, in terms of what else can they do that's different, probably not much. Probably not much. But like you said, Kevin Owens is red hot right now. I feel like, especially in his heel shit. And Sami Zayn is
Go back to
he's in
Kevin
the,
Owens. We
He's very
we
likable and like he's like a very good baby
well, hold
face.
on. Go back to what you were saying, like you said, Kevin Owens, because we bugged out.
oh yeah, I was gonna say Kevin Owens is red hot right now, with his heel shit. So, like you said earlier, and Sami Zayn is kind of like, you know, a crowd favorite. They're a sympathizer. People like him. So I think it's a really good matchup, storyline wise. And we already know they're going to put on a good show. But I do feel like it's more of a filler. I feel like they didn't know what to do with Kevin. They don't know what to do with Sammy. And it's like, well, fuck it. They built it up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they didn't build it up, but I'm saying though, like, they can't lose in this match. And I think what they're thinking is like, well, fuck, throw them together. They're gonna
Yeah,
have a
it doesn't
fucking
matter
brilliant
who
match.
wins. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a guaranteed banger. It's
yeah,
exciting, and that's what I think that's what it. I mean, it's really what it is. Is do they have a better match to put in this card?
right. No, and they
No,
got a couple of
they
weird
don't.
matches. Like, to me, another weird one was the CM Punk and Logan. I never, and it's going to be a great match, by the way. I think, even though I did not expect to see that, I didn't think I needed to watch them two fight. But I think that one, I'm excited to see what that one's going to do. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty much what we ended up with in the chamber. They're like, how do we get two banger matches around the chamber
yeah,
with people that aren't in the chamber?
yeah.
And again, Punk and Logan make sense because, um, or wait a minute, Punk and Logan at chamber? Who's in the chamber match?
I don't know, but I know that I thought it was going to be Punk and
Aren't
Logan. I
they
thought.
both aren't they both in the
They're oh,
chamber?
they're both in the chamber, right, right. Okay, so that's what that is. But
Oh,
so that's not an extra
okay.
match. But no, I like that feud though going into the chamber.
Yeah,
Because Logan's an arrogant cocksucker. He's building
yeah,
himself up. But most importantly, like we were talking about, how do you put him into the world title picture on that level, right?
yeah,
You have to start putting him against world title people, right?
yeah.
And I mean, who better than CM Punk? Like, put him in the chamber is one thing, but it's like, I mean, he's good. but he's not. That's just because he's in the chamber doesn't mean he can, go into the picture. But if you get yourself into feuds, like for instance, what if we get that Seth Punk match at Mania, and here comes Logan Paul and gets in the middle of it. I mean, yeah, we seen it. We seen it already, right? Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
But what happened there? CM Punk and Drew McIntyre were the winners of the year.
Yeah.
Could it happen with Logan Paul? I don't know. Maybe.
I think
Would I
Logan
be
Paul.
okay with that? Would I be okay with that matchup as built as it was being taken apart, like not having a decisive victor?
So let me
could
get
they
this straight.
sidetrack him?
So hold on, let me get this straight real quick. So Elimination Chamber, the winner of that match, is gonna go fight Cody at WrestleMania?
Yes.
Yes.
And who's in the elimination? Can you put that up for me?
All right, so we got
Cena, Punk.
yeah, we got Cena, Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Cena, Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, and Damian Priest? No.
Damian Priest, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a bunch of bangers in there, all heavy hitters.
No Elimination Chamber predictions yet.
And so, but hold on. Yeah, I won't even, we're gonna get to that later, right?
All right, yeah. All right, so let's move on then, because I think that's where this is going. Let's get up into this one. Is the final boss bringing the sauce?